ready for Patrick Brown's Anancy and Pinnochio.
I can't believe what you make happen when we go church Sunday.
Me do what you tell me to do.
I tell you when the collection plate pass to you, you have to dip your hand in there like you're through a collection, take up a handful of $1,000 bill, push in your pocket.
No $1,000 bill never in there. It's pure 5,000.
Even better. You should have grabbed up a handful of $5,000 bill.
Me take up some. Yeah, but me never have no change to put back. So me put them back. Why you never do it?
These are no idiot. You don't know, say the collection plate no come nowhere near me. Them know me only go church when me broke.
Glen Campbell and I play Anancy.
Hi, my name is Sharee Elise and I play Lulu and Darkaz.
Hi, my name is Quera South and I play Aziza and Fluffy.
Hi, my name is Kadeem Wilson and I play Pinnochio.
Oh yeah, Candace Glen title.
Hi, I'm Desmond Dennis and I play Pinnochio.
Anancy and Pinnochio!
I got you!
Box cover Duttyberry here with the cast of Anancy and Pinnochio. How are you guys feeling?
Who let the dogs out? All right.
No, you know how long I actually want to do like a cast interview. It never work out all along, and I'm so happy that you guys facilitated this. So this is a very feel-good moment for me. I'm like, so I get to see the show, and I enjoy the show, and so I want to give all of the energy back to the cast. And so when I get to pay later on, you can just share it with me.
No!
Oh, wow.
Quick with it.
Jesus, not even one person from the cast, not even one person.
Better luck next time.
All right, so here we're going to start this off because I'm familiar with some of you guys, and so I want to just start off from left to right. Just introduce yourself. Starting off with Glen.
Glen Campbell.
Give him the mic, man. Give him the mic. Hold on, yeah.
No, me don't need no mic, you know.
Okay.
No, he really
How you doing, Jamaica and the world? Hello, how you doing, Jamaica and the world? This is Glen Campbell from Kingston, Jamaica. Acting for the past 40 years. I'm still look young.
Oh, no, wait. It's 40 years for real?
Yeah.
40
I was
years.
thinking probably about like 30-something.
No,
40 years.
40 years.
Wow.
And look at me.
That's normal.
Look
Roll of
at
applause.
me.
Glenn, I got started.
Yeah.
Glenn started. All right, I'm going to continue. My name is Sharee Elise. That's my stage name. I'm not going to say the last part because it's too long. People, hi, how you doing? I've been on the stage for 30 years. So Glenn started, so I'm going to continue. Boop, boop.
Hi everybody, I'm Desmond Dennis. I've been in theater. This year is my 10th year in theater.
Whoa.
Wow.
Decade.
Yeah,
So, you
big
know,
up decade.
So
Decade
this
in
is
the
a
game.
feel-good moment being with this particular cast for my 10th year.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's incredible.
Hi, I'm Quera South. I've been in theater for 9 years, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
9 years.
9 years.
Okay, all right.
True story. And I'm 12, so, I started.
You start early.
Yeah,
I do some Pampas commercial and something there. Okay, I understand.
Onto the stage.
All right,
Yeah.
no, the boss.
Well, hi Jamaica, hi world. My name is Kadeem Wilson, aka Kenzik. I've been acting for quite some time now. I'm not going to say how many years, but all right, I must say it. I've been acting professionally now for the past 15 years.
Oh wow.
So give thanks. And this year, I've been privileged to work with the Jambiz crew. It's something that I've always dreamt about happening, and it finally happened this year after COVID. Thank you, Father God.
Yeah.
So COVID done, and we are able to do this, and it's an honor to work with the likes of Sir Glen, Sharee, and working with my brother Desmond for the first time. You know what I mean?
No,
Me and Shakira work on Sprinter, so we're kind of close.
Oh man, use some Mr. Jamaica with the answers, man. You can't just pass
Wait,
out.
but can I make one correction? I just did some math and it's actually 8 years.
Oh, it's 8 years.
I was going to say 5, but
Yeah, that's just
It's actually 8 years.
Just be strong with it.
people up there say, wow,
8 years.
8
years.
8
years.
So, I watched the show and I just want to say, like, incredible job to the cast. And I really want to find out, like, how was this story put together, Anancy and Pinnochio? No, when I see me, I'm like, wait, this is interesting. Like, positioning like those two characters to tell a story? Like, just walk me through that process.
Leave it to the great Patrick Brown, the maestro, the Jamaica's and the Caribbean's best writer, as far as I'm concerned. I'm not talk with no water in my mouth. I'm not take it back. The best that we have in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
His mind, I don't know, him not normal. I don't think him too sensible.
I think that's a prerequisite to be a creative.
Sometimes.
Yeah, man.
But he's the best. And to, as you said, to link the Pinocchio story, a European story with the Anancy Caribbean African heritage, amazing. And what he produces on stage as a script, as a story, entertainment. Whoa!
Yeah. And this is a remount as well, because it was done as Oliver and Pinocchio. How much years ago?
Not fair.
So I have to ask about the years.
Because I Glen did it night.
Oh, yes. I
We
was
must
the
say
original
40.
one.
Yes.
That was the 40. No, it wasn't 40 years ago.
Wow.
Long time though.
Original Pinocchio.
The original Pinocchio. So now he's passed the baton as I pass the mic to this Pinocchio.
All right, no, so you play the role of Pinocchio now. Like, talk to me, like, getting this role, seeing the character, what were the first things that went through your mind, like, before you took on this process?
Oh, well, to just, you know, I share the role with my brother Kadeem. But when I was cast, one of the things I thought about was, you know, I had to put on some weight, you know, because I feel that, you know, every time that the audience sees me, I should be different.
Okay. But actually want to hear where this is going.
And so I thought, you know, he has to be sturdier. Given that he's made of wood.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do all of that character work, but you know, Cersei brought me aside and he said, "You shall do no such thing."
I don't think he was to the side. Because I vividly remember this conversation.
Yes, and you know, he told me that I couldn't. But, you know, to answer the question, I really like physical roles. And so when I learned that it was Pinocchio, I was really, really excited because it's been a while since I've taken on a role that's forced me to lend my body to the rigors of the work in the way that this particular character has. I've been enjoying it. You know, the show is almost, you know, coming to a close, but trust me, the level of work that we've had to put in to get the characters to where they are, it just speaks to the quality, the caliber, the dedication, the commitment, and the passion that we all have for what we do. And so it's just been a joy, really.
Before you move the mic now, is this your first time sharing the stage with this production?
Yes. Yes.
So this is like you, this is what you consider like a dream come true?
Legit.
How is this experience, I guess, like different from some of the other experiences? Like, because I know like this family, it come with a built-in audience. People understand Patrick Brown and like the type of quality productions that he delivers, and I'm sure that you guys are, you know, jumping into that process and that new audience.
Right.
So just describe to me briefly, like, you know, this new change.
I think the biggest part of the change for me was just getting adjusted to sharing my time with the production and work, because for the first time in my, you know, adult career, I've been in corporate as well. So managing rehearsals and just staying committed to getting the work done has been really, really tough, but it's such a blessing to come out each night and see an audience.
Yeah.
Because in my early career, I've performed for many a empty chair.
Wow.
But yes, man, it's, when we just start off, there's some
I
shows.
have to show up and just give
and
the
you
same.
have to show up and you perform.
You mean you can't just go there and just give a little?
No, you show up, you perform for 2, you perform for 8, you perform for 20 till it become 40. But being here, yeah, man. But being here, being able to perform for a full house is such a joy, such a blessing, and it's really an honor being able to share the stage with Cersei and Sharee, because I grew up watching them. I studied their shows. I knew every one of those early plays coming up because I watched all of them and studied them and their craft. So this really is a full circle.
Now I want to kind of pivot now. Glen and Sharee, do you guys ever get tired
Hold on,
of
so
the...
you not ask the other.
No, hold on, man. Hold on, man.
Make
Before
Sharee
we
answer
jump in,
quick.
come on,
So
brain.
make Sharee
Brain, I'll
answer
go with it.
She not talking.
Do y'all get tired of when people come and just be like, boy, you know, me, I watching it from me idea, I'm knee, you know, and then
Yeah.
like every time,
Like
boy,
I'm
from
saying,
me, basic school.
Like I'm
You know?
saying, I'm like, listen, I was about to hit him, you know, so. Me not go flick him in the ears back, but me never want him. Me don't want him flinch from the camera. Because I told me not go, you know, but you know, the camera that catch me. Actually, it's a twofold. Meaning, there's one to say that yes, you've dedicated your life to something that you can inspire others to do it, and then the other side is like, why may I get old?
Never.
May I get old? If
Forever
somebody
young.
say, them at 10,
From-
and
yeah,
them
man.
look big. So all people with some big mustache are come, but you know, say me I watch from a little. But just
No,
say,
like,
please-
yeah, man,
me say,
you just
please-
can't just whisper that.
Let me say, please move along.
But you're looking good, man, you're looking good.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm going to just take an instruction now, so we're going to talk to Kadeem right here now. So you share the role. You share the role of Pinnochio.
Yes.
Now, talk to me about, like, he mentioned that he wanted to bulk up. What was your purpose?
To bolt down.
To bulk down for this?
Well, you know, I think along the journey of discovering the character of Pinnochio, me and Desmond will work together closely because each rehearsal we would sit with each other and we would like have like in detailed conversation about what we wanted to accomplish from the character. And you know, he is, you know, I'm small and kind of more chunkier.
Yeah.
You know, there was obviously that physical difference between both of us in playing the same role. So he had an idea to probably bulk up, but I was really focused on the physicality of it because the character itself, the physicality of it, to carry a puppet from the show start to it till it finish is quite a lot. It is every night when I'm finished performing this show, I'm drenched in sweat.
Yeah, because there's choreography and
Yeah,
as you
man,
mentioned, a lot of
choreography,
physicality.
yeah, man. So it's not an easy role. It's one of the toughest roles I've ever done. Pinnochio is the hardest role I've ever done, and it is the biggest production I've ever been a part of.
Wow.
A theater production and the most professional space I've ever been
Round
in.
of applause for that, man. Round of applause for that.
So it was like, you know, getting to that, bringing my mind to that place where I am in a space where there are people like actors who really take this thing here seriously and who also feed off each other to you know, transport yourself to that place where you're in character, you're committed to this role, and it's so new. It was something very new for me, and it was an experience I wouldn't trade for anything. I dreamt about it, it manifested, and it couldn't be any better.
Now, I just want to piggyback off what you said. Now, when you are in a position where you're sharing a role with another talented actor, is there a moment where you guys, I guess, like have conversations about how to approach it in trying to not really go too far from each other? What is that like? Because I can imagine just, you know, the pressure that would come along knowing that there are two people sharing the role. How do we approach it but still kind of keep certain things similar?
Well, for me, as I said, at the end of every rehearsal, me and him group up. And sometimes even before, like when we reach, me and him group up, we brainstorm out some things because, as you said, there are modern things that are put into the play, right? So separate and apart from the acting skill of bringing the puppet to life, there are those, you know, things that we pull from out of regular social life, like the dance move them and the fact that Pinnochio DJ and those things. So
And talk. Some of you no can dance and some of you can't dance.
No, it's all throwing word up here, so no.
Some of us can dance.
Yeah, man, because
Some of us can dance. Some of us cannot dance.
certain people in the production, they put on moonwalk and all kind of something. And I say, you're like, oh my God, Jesus Christ.
well, you know, those things were, you know, because I follow the lead of Sir Glen. Sir Glen is one of not in terms of dancing.
Oh wow,
Not in terms of dancing, you know. Sir, you're supposed to throw you under the bus. When that interview you done more, sir, deal with you. But anyway, sir, what I take from sir is the kind of performer, because what I remember in rehearsal, they were talking about the spirit of the show, you know what I mean? And sir projects a level of presence and command over the audience. That, you know, when you're acting beside this general, right? It's like it pushes some things out of you. So even the night when I never started moonwalking at first, you know. Believe me, I was feeding off his energy. I saw how he was having fun on stage, and then all of a sudden, I never planned for moonwalk.
It just happened.
It just happened, and then when we realized it happened, and it worked. Even sir come to me and said, she said, "Yeah, fun, you know." I mean, I said, all right, from him giving me another approval, that means it worked then. So it was something, and I also believe that, you know, sometimes, you know, not to say that this is something that is common where, you know, you stray from your character, because not a character, but what is set from in the beginning. You know, but sometimes the role develops over time. So I think that was what was happening as we start to gel and come into our character.
And become more of a cohesive.
Yeah, man. You find things that resonate with the audience and resonate with even your cast members, and you find yourself loving coming here each time, because there's something that happens all the time that is fresh and new that works, and everybody does say, "Yo, this work, keep this," and that is for everybody right across the board.
Let me add that in the rehearsal process, there's somebody called Patrick Brown that does not allow you
not allow you to what?
To do anything that is different or stray from. He keeps it such a clear path as to what his vision is. And he keeps you there, and he tweaks it till you have to be on that level.
So there's always a clear objective.
Yes, and there's nothing that you leave questioning. That, this is not what the character should do or shouldn't do. This is how we work. This is what I've been accustomed to. This is why I love working at Jambiz. The professionalism is there. The quality is up there. And it starts with Mr. Brown's writing, and it continues with his directing. And then, of course, as I say, Glen. Glen keeps the energy there. So when him come, like before I go up on stage and him say, all right, it is enough. Energy now. Energy now. And we go, we give that energy, and we give the same performance every night.
Wow.
So that's the quality that I'm used to, and I love, and that anybody who comes on board have to.
For match that.
Have to match that.
No, Quera, I think you're such a delightful rising talent, and so when I saw you in
Jamaica, sir.
and so when I realized that you're homegrown and you're here, it just once again reminded me how much like the amount of new and emerging talent that we really have here in this island. And so now that I'm seeing you are part of the Jambiz production, just kudos to you.
Thank you.
No, you're playing like two characters in Anancy and Pinnochio. As an actress, like, how do you approach that challenge? Because as an outsider, I can say, boy, this must just be hackling for a jump out of one, and I remember the different voice changes. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was difficult at first, and especially because it was the first time that I was asked to play two characters in a production. But there's something exciting about the challenge. I love a challenge as an actor, which is why Patrick Brown will forever be my favorite director to work with, because he challenges the out of you.
Wow.
He really does.
You hear the word a while ago, don't you?
You know, I got this, guys. I censored myself. So, no, but I enjoy it. I really do. And because they're just so different, two contrasting characters, it's just like you have to jump from one extreme to the other. And there's just something about it as an actor where it just contributes to your growth. You can only go up from here as an actor. You can only get better. So I love it.
No, I particularly find the dynamic duo of you two. I'm trying to remember the name now. You're
Darkers and Fluffy.
Fluffy and Darkers. Because you remind me of the girl that we used to party with at school. We used to party with some little Ray girl. But in one group named RBG. RBG, them the name? Yeah, I think a real.
One lady come to me and say, I'm going to bring my sister. She's just like you. I said, just like me, how? Just like Darkers. I said, really? You have somebody like Darkers and you can't come show somebody here.
But yes, because we see ourselves.
No! Darkers the nice feels. That would be a very terrible mirror.
Did you pull on somebody like, personally, if you kind of get there? Because that's a special sound you have there with the tongue and the little tongue and something. You're like, Was there somebody in your life where you say, yeah, man, me go pull from this person?
You know, no.
Or you have an inner darkers when you get dark?
When we get dark. No, everybody have a sketch in them. You know, not just the one
so
believe.
everybody on the cast right now have an inner skettle?
Careful, no.
Glenn, Mr. Campbell.
I'm kidding. But here what? First of all, I love the Jamaican culture.
Yeah.
I love dancehall. I love that vibe. So if any time I get a chance, so because Mr. Brown has put me in as an uptown role.
Yeah.
People believe I come from uptown and people believe I'm uptown
to
the fullest.
So you're an uptown girl living a downtown life?
Yes.
Oh.
So me not uptown. You see, yeah, I'm living uptown girl. Same thing.
You're a downtown girl living an uptown life.
Exactly. So I love that. I love Jamaicans. I love their characters, and I love to pull. And I don't want to be myself on stage. I like when people say, "Oh, that's you," and they always say, "Oh, it's you." Actually, somebody asked why Darkers and Fluffy never come to the curtain call, and I said, "How? If the other characters are doing the curtain call," and that's a nod to how
most people
or
connected.
Contrasting it is, and how people say. So it was fun, as Shakira says too. I love the fun of it.
Glenn, I want to talk to you about, like, at this stage in the game, what actually keeps you motivated and keeps the love for theater alive?
My audiences, straight audiences. During COVID, me nearly dead. No, big and serious. Because we talk about theater. Theater is live theater. And so no matter when we go to streaming and recording stuff, you've lost the intimacy that you have, the connection that you have with your live audience. When you have 300 people that laugh together, belly laugh, you can never capture that on film or on video. You know, and so I live and I feed off of the audience. And then when we have people like Sharee and Courtney Wilson, who we know from them eye, they are them me. Not from my eye, for them eye, they are them me. And I've grown up with them. And then the young talent coming in now, Desmond and Quera and Kenzik. Me get energized over and over again. Watch out.
Yeah.
Goosebump. That me I tell you.
Yo, it's nice that you describe that. You know, nice that you describe that, because I was saying the other day, like, there is something magical about being in a group of, like, talented creatives. Like, there's a high, this natural high where you just feel, and you're just like, whoa. It's just like bouncing off each other ideas, and it's really something. No, is there a particular moment, or, you know, in this Anancy and Pinnochio story that I guess resonated to any one of you in your own individual lives? Because this story is really a story about, like, I guess, like, fatherhood, about dreams and aspirations, sometimes about the pitfalls of, you know, going after certain goals. Is there anything that, you know, in this story that you can say, boy, this scene or this moment, it kind of really hit home for me? Any one of you?
Well, for me, there are two things. Dreams can come true. Don't dismiss them. Don't say, I can't do that. You know, that is an underlying thing for me. And as well, the other thing that resonates for me is listen to your parents. You know? Simple as it is, listen to your parents. Because, you know, sometimes a lot of them miserable and they with, but a lot of times, most of the times, if not all the times, there's some sense and some good in what they're saying to you. So follow the straight and narrow. That is my advice, and that's what I take from this production.
Des?
I think I probably would echo what Cersei just said. I think one of the hardest moments to play for me is the moment when Pinnochio has to decide whether he'll stay home or follow what he believes is his chosen path. And I feel that when you make certain choices, like, for instance, deciding to pursue art as a career, that for me is that parallel. So every night when I step down the stairs or the steps, it kind of mirrors that moment when I decided that, hey, I'm not going to be conventional. I'm going to do this thing that feels right to me. And, you know, it doesn't work out perfectly for him, in just the same way in our real lives, it doesn't always work out perfectly. But I feel that when you follow your passions, eventually the right moment, so there's always a moment of celebration at the end, because you've done what you felt is right, and there's some joy in it at different steps of the journey. So for me, that moment is the nicest moment for me, because it mirrors that aspect of my personal career.
and also like in the show as well, one of the lessons I took away is that, you know, sometimes you have some people and they just have some little drunkerish ways, and just like turbulent, you don't know what kind of light them could have inside. That's me, I thought me I showed upon the character, Anancy. Yes, but like, some deep down, there are some moments, you know, where the person show you a little glimmer. A little glimmer, you'll be like, it's inside of everybody. There is a bit of hope inside of everyone. You probably have to just travel very far for it. But like, that was something that I took away. And you wanted to jump on?
Well, for me, I believe that moment was one of the strongest moments of him recognizing that, you know, for someone to wish for a son and that son start to go astray.
Yeah.
You know, that was something that resonated with me because even I have a child.
Yes,
and,
yes,
you know,
yes.
those things, because I even would message some of the times I ask them for their opinions in the group. As simple as they say, we were kind of tight.
Oh, is
you know what I mean?
a family type of unit?
So I would
Wow.
ask them their opinion on certain things, like, you know, on fatherhood. And, you know, Des would gave me some good advice just the other day as well. And, you know, also separate and apart from, you know, just the acting process, it was recognizing that, you know, I am always the version of myself that I always wanted to be. Just that affirming that in myself, that, you know, we were out when COVID happened.
Yes.
And, you know, I came back to theater with the biggest, in my view, the biggest production company in terms of theater company in the Caribbean, in my opinion. I'm not business who are vexed for what me just said.
No, man, you're talking facts, yeah.
But in the Caribbean,
yes.
Zine, and that was something for me. Like every night when time I step out, and there are certain things about my own creativity that I brought to the process, like the song Pinnochio sing.
Yeah.
You know, them did ask, they trusted me to write that, right?
Whoa.
And then my other song, Lionheart, was also a part
During
of
the
the
show,
whole. Was also so even that for me was, every time I think about it, my grandmother came to watch the show. She cried, you know what I mean? It made me cry. So theater feeds my soul.
Yeah.
And to be in a space with people that feels the same way, I can help to grow into a greater actor, a greater person by just sharing the stage with these people.
Yeah, wow.
Can
wow.
I just say?
Yes,
Thank you. Thanks. My lesson that I learned was not as profound as everyone, but I feel it to my heart. I just feel like some people need to learn for not make nobody tell them feel yet. To see how Aziza good become bad at the end of the show, over yourself. Them take something that belong to me. I know me out of work.
Yeah.
And me and my tree picking them.
Yeah.
You know, right? It's not right.
We need for Black Road for you.
It's not right.
We need for Black Road for you.
It's not right. Don't make your good become bad.
But you know
Yeah.
what?
Listen to me.
You know what though? There's also karma. Cause you start by scamming Jahpetto.
That is it.
Whatever.
So
Yeah, because that's before talk about your character. You didn't chop the line.
Wait, make we call a spade a spade.
You're a chopper.
You call right? She's a chopper.
Yeah, so I
And she
like
come
that.
chop up the thing.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
what I did. Imagine
it come
what
back.
People
See that? That's a new takeaway from the show. What you do comes back to you. So yes. So she start to scam people for get her wish come true when she don't do her job. And then now it come back on her, somebody teeth her wings.
lose the word.
She lose the
No,
word.
wait. If you don't watch the show, you don't know how Anancy start out.
Okay.
My thing not so bad like Anancy thing. You know what I say? So
One of the
But the
central
important thing is that Anancy changed for the better.
he stole my powers.
Yeah.
I don't know about
The
that.
chop-
He did it a legit way. He did it
Yeah,
in a
man.
legit way.
asked for
He
it.
asked for it.
You were
He never,
replaced.
he never did.
No man. You need to heal. Because I feel like, yeah man.
Anytime.
I'm sorry, you station. I let it go.
We need to book our character for Sim Soul session. Yes. We need yeah man, for talk and talk.
Let you talk it out.
There's an ongoing theme throughout the show that Jamaica is not a real place, and we saw it just like happening throughout the production.
So you can turn him into a boy?
That depends
Depends on what.
what you can do for me. mean? This a Jamaica. The whole of you know what I mean.
Wait. Hustle if area hustle.
Jamaica is not a real place.
Was this like very deliberate to just like focus on this, or did it like probably I guess during the production and stuff and going over the script, deciding to, you know what, we could just inject this in the
Mr. Brown write that in because I guess over the COVID period, when you see the things that are happening, I was talking about it to some people the other day, how Jamaica love party. And the fact that the police had to be searching for them in the bushes to stop a party.
Yeah, man, this
That
rough.
is not a real place.
Yeah.
The government says stay home.
No, I forgot.
And you party in a bush.
Yeah, man. Party for
you
one.
party in a bush till helicopter after come. That's not real. That don't real.
And the whole
that
idea
not real.
mentioned during the play about the them thief the window to the police
window
station.
to police
Stuff
station.
like that. It's ridiculous.
That don't real.
Yeah.
So he deliberate. Mr. Brown is very deliberate. He's very him research, him do everything, him bring everything in.
Even just the parts about like even the dimension of about Rihanna being Jamaican, all of those references.
Everything. Everything.
You think we are
These things like when I see
No,
stuff on me, I'm like,
listen to
oh,
me.
because
No,
when
listen to me.
when I saw the show, you know, like me, you know, me I did laugh with certain things, and me I be like, oh, is I'm becoming too young for, you know, I'm becoming still young.
Yeah, no.
Where me I get certain references because
No, Barry, him, no. In character-wise, that we can add like a character thing. But with the scripting and everything, him think it, him rethink it. He always says, you know how long me spend on the script, it done. You know how long me sit down and spend on this, that mean it done. No, we don't need about that. So yes, so he comes with all of that.
But has there been any addition to the script in terms of like probably something happened in the society or pop culture, Jamaican space where you say like, all right, maybe this I got end up in there?
So far in the
No. It's just that that's just that them use just that one line you mentioned. Them the thief police car first, and that's what we had first. But then just the other day, them thief police window. So you know, we upgraded it to a more recent police thieving. But it's the same thing.
All right, I think I need to place a bit of a game right now with the cast. No, how is this game going to go now? I'm just going here and just make them take out something, and they have to answer. Oh wow! Oh no! Oh, it's an activity. Jeez, I do not know anything about it, so I just make any one of them or all of them take one at the same time?
No, one person at a time. Just take out one and
All right, so let's start with.
Somebody have to guess.
Somebody gonna start with.
Nobody have to do the activity.
Do whatever it says. Just take it out
And do what it say.
Yeah, it's a dare.
Wait, let me see.
Out aloud.
A dear.
All right, read it out aloud. Jeez, I'm nervous.
Peace.
Well, man, it says sniff the hair of the person to your right that are buried. Jesus Christ. Then describe how it smells.
Oh no, Jesus Christ. Lord of His mercy.
Lord of mercy.
Jesus
Ladies and
mercy.
gentlemen who have been waiting for this moment to find
Jesus
out
Christ.
how berry ear
Lord
smells.
of His mercy. The one time
Berry
I
take
put
off
in-
your hat.
The one time when I put in the contour. All right, Lord gosh. Oh God, if it Jesus Christ.
Am I really sleepy here, you know?
Oh Lord.
All right, Kadeem.
activity say.
No, we make him smell one.
You might try to place it.
Lord have mercy, I'm nervous. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it smells like Duttyberry.
Jesus Christ. But I love this. No, danger. Don't smell me here right now.
It smells like Duttyberry.
No,
it
wow.
smells like Duttyberry.
Oh.
What that mean?
It smells like him.
Like a dirty belly? Like a dirty
Yeah, Travis, my ear smell like you want wash?
No, I'm
Like
saying.
a dirty
it smells like him.
So like dirty belly, like a dirty.
You know what?
Dirty strawberry.
You know what? You know what? I'm here to edit the video here. I'm here to edit the video here. I'm going to find another line where you say I'm just like...
Smell like berry. Smell
Yeah,
like
like, I
berry.
don't know.
Yeah, it smells like berry.
All right.
Your turn.
Smell like berry, guys.
What is now, Father God? Dramatically dub your favorite dancehall song. I don't listen to dancehall. I don't even know.
Wait, what?
Dramatically dub. Give me a dancehall song. Surprise them with a bang bang, left them with a bing bing. Everything is sing. Is that it?
Ting. Vice pan DVD.
Ding ding.
Could I never stop my
Ting ting.
There is a one.
Yeah, I totally know the words.
All
Yeah.
right. You did the whole choreography now. Ready?
Oh, Jesus. Lord. Beg you, Lord. I'm a nice girl. Please, bless me with something. challenge any member of the cast to arm wrestle competition. Arm wrestle competition.
Can it be me? Can it be me?
Why no?
Come on, win.
No.
Go win with nobody else.
Oh, you got served.
That's a challenge.
All right, ready? Come in.
Ready?
Come here, give us space.
Come on, use this.
Yes.
There we go.
All right, Mark.
One.
Sharee, you feel strong.
One.
Sharee, this is a weekend, man. This is a weekend.
2, 3, go.
Go, sir! You go, Sharee! The man dead!
We know I broke it.
What the
I make her win.
So what's up with
I make her win.
No, man, you know what you should have done a while ago, Kira? You should have said speed of the ancestors.
And all the while it was.
You want some new AA battery?
I made you win.
Me? All right, let's go.
Me not do well with games, you know, guys.
Oh, God.
Yeah. No.
No, bang, bang, bang.
Oh, yeah, dramatically dub.
Yes.
Lord have mercy. Say this tongue twister as fast as you can. The Peppy Puppy the prince presented, the princess produced piles of poop in the place.
That's it.
No, man. That's a theater.
Yes.
Then no.
All right, no.
How much left in there and me one left?
Go on, no, take one.
You have options.
Turn it over first.
It upside.
You see me how we spot?
Anancy carry!
Like how you always come with a mic.
Tell us the story of your funniest moment backstage.
Backstage,
No,
I'm very quiet backstage. You know.
Which part?
I'm very peaceful backstage.
Which part that?
Funny moment backstage.
Backstage. We have enough of them on stage.
Yeah, the backstage. No, backstage. I'm in preparation mode.
On stage then.
On stage.
Has there been a moment when nobody like dropping in the middle of the choreography or something?
No, enough things.
Yeah,
God
holy
wig,
thing. Yeah.
The
Courtney with the
pregnant,
Okay.
Blackfoot. Blackfoot.
Oh yes.
The most recent.
The most recent one.
So,
Me the on stage. All the way the on stage. Jahpetto come on stage.
Courtney
Jahpetto is
Wilson.
played by Courtney Wilson. And when we look round, we see the whole I'm beard full of
something red.
something red. So I try make sign to him. You know it, nobody know I go on. And then we see him and then see him go so, but me not see why him show me. So little after now, Mrs. Sharee come on and Mrs. Sharee go so and look. I say, what go on? I see Courtney go so again. I see Sharee double over. When me looking at Courtney and Courtney have 2 crackers and some jam. But in queue come and him run pan stage and never done eat. So the whole line face full of jam. Everything in touch pan stage jam up. The whole of it sticky. The fairy have jam. Pinnochio have jam.
Everybody under jam.
And we have to go on through the same way. That's some of the things that happen in theater. Live theater, only live theater.
Yes, it's funny.
But I think I just wanted us to do this with the final question now because I know y'all are very, seasoned people when you listen to the streets, keeping the ears, and I know you care very much about the industry here. Can you speak to me briefly about just, I guess, like how the theater community might have suffered during the pandemic? How the community is now figuring out ways to kind of get back, in the middle of things and to keep afloat. How has that been, that transition from what happened during the pandemic to now?
All right. As I mentioned earlier, COVID was a rough time for all of it. Most of us here do theater acting full-time, mish. And so for 3 years without an income, savings depleted, family life, loved ones lost, all of that you got through. And then because we're on stage, we have this extrovert part away that's been locked up and hidden away for 3 years. So now we get the let out. Jamaica, We're sorry for you, no. We come here and on not stop you again, you know.
Yes.
Me promise you that. We there for stay.
Well, yeah, it was rough for everybody, but I must say that one of the big losses was our theater spaces. There are lots of them that right now we're like scrambling. As you see, we're at Courtney, and then we have to share it with other events and stuff that's going on. So a lot of that was one of our big drawbacks. And of course, as Glenn said, we are home. I do only theater, and that was rough.
Whoa, yeah, man.
That was rough. But and what we saw was that them take them time come back, like trickling. Like people did afraid to come to theater. Even us when we started, the last one was Mojo Flow. We weren't talking about that, but that one we saw a little bit of people that come because people are saying like, why? I mean, I know if you're good. And we were like, oh gosh, is this gonna work? Because we are the first.
An audience.
Yeah, the open to make the production work. But thankfully, our Jamaican people who love party and love go out, them say, no, I'm in a business. We are come and we are do this, and of course we are here now.
Any support, any support like from like government and other agencies to what them gonna do like for help out like the theater creative community? Any because like I'm tired of hear the creative community like saying like, yo, we're so talented, can get some support? Make it work for we.
Well, I must say, during the COVID period, the Ministry of Culture did reach out to creatives. And so there was a little assistance there. We're very thankful to the Chase Fund, especially with this production, for some assistance. Nice. And so, but we continue, and we reach out to the rest of corporate Jamaica and anyone else in government who may be interested in assisting the revival and resurgence of the cultural.
With that theater space.
Yes, the cultural part of our Jamaican heritage. Help we know, help we. We are doing a little thing for ourselves, but little help is always welcome, thank you.
So when we reach out to for like a sponsorship, now because big event or there's no names there that you guys. We have names, me say so. Because so you see the air quotes.
Okay.
That I would love for that to be a part of the corporate world, for them to say that this also is what feeds. Because we mention enough people in our play, we mention corporate people, and when they come in, sometimes people only hear it from us and be like, we're gonna check out that and see what they might talk about. So we help you in that way too, because we know we have to help in that. And yes, so we would love that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and I just want to say to reach out to just Jamaican and the wider audience who might have like, please to come and support like these talented actors. One of the things that I took for granted, I didn't really realize how much work goes behind like putting on what we see. Because me just think I just spend one little week and show up and just I did not recognize the amount of rehearsals and like how people are passionate. And when I recognized and said like, wait, we have so many superstars in this island, like all we need is just a platform. Like when we watch like things that go on abroad and see people on them award shows there and the actors and the stuff, I mean, I think them more than we. I think all that is lacking is just certain resources and just the platform. And so I just hope say, for the individuals who are out there, when you see our production, out there, please support the local theater, because there are people here that are really true to this, them not new to it, and them give them blood, sweat, and tears from like the people on camera, behind the scenes. They all are a part of this process because they really love it. And so it's why I'm here doing interviews, because once again, I don't really see much people like shedding a light on like the theater community, and I think like this is important.
And I have to say that genuinely, let me get to this on the mic, that I thank you on the social media platform especially, that not a lot of people rate theater, but you have theater. You know, much people me back up on the road and say, say, oh, me see a play. And I say, where? And them say, up on the TV. That's the ad that they're talking about. They don't actually come in and understand what the experience is all about. So I really say thank you and appreciate Duttyberry and the Berry Show. Thank you.
All right.
Shedding a light.
I think that is it for now. The final word right now. I just want one more final word, like for anybody. Any final word? Final word. Quick and fast word. Let's go.
Final word.
Final word. Information about the play. Anything.
Final word. I would just.
On social media too. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you can follow me on my social media handles. That is Kenzik Official, KENZIC Official, or at Official Kadeem Wilson. Yeah, you can follow me there, sir. And I want you to Everybody, come and support Anancy and Pinnochio. This is our final weekend coming up. Final week of the show. Please forward it. I got done soon, so don't miss out. See? Love.
Go next.
You can follow me at Quera South, or you can follow workshop.ja. Thank you.
Yeah, go.
You can follow me at ActorBoy876 on all socials.
Okay. Sharee Elise on all socials. Center Stage Jamaica on all platforms.
Glen Campbell. Straight. Thank you very much. I hear the sound man is starting up. We gotta go. It's all about theater.
Let's see the people live.
Goodbye.